All righty. Good morning, everybody. My name's Meredith. Welcome to Mindful Monday. Today we are doing a power half-hour yoga. So it's going to be a quick yoga. I'm going to hit all the key muscles that you guys need, and we're going to flow a little bit. So come to a seat, any comfy seat. Find something you could sit on that you could raise your sit bones up. To allow your hips to relax a little bit. Reach under, pull the flesh out from underneath the sits bones, and close your eyes. Take your palms facing up towards the ceiling if you're in the feeling that you can give, or turn them down if you need to receive. And let's breathe. So take a nice deep inhale. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Try another one just like that. Deep inhale. And as you inhale, I want you to breathe in something that you need to bring into your life. And then as you exhale, think of something that you need to let go of. So breathe it in. Breathe it out. Deep inhale. And exhale. 3 more just like that. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last deep, deep inhale. And exhale. Add some movement to it, so reach your arms up as you inhale. Press them out wide and back down to the earth as you exhale. Inhale, reach up. Stretch up, lengthen up. And exhale, press it wide, back down. Last one, deep, deep inhale. And exhale. And now as you inhale, lift your chin up. As you exhale, drop the chin down. One more time, inhale, lift the chin. And exhale, drop it down. Keep the left hand on the ground, reach the right arm up and over you. Stretch out long on the right side, root down hard through your right sit bone. And exhale, release, switch sides, reach the left arm up, press into the floor, reach up and out of it. And exhale, left hand finds the floor. Interlace the hands in front of you, palms face in, round the back, chin to chest. And then release that, reverse that, open up the chest, lift the heart. Beautiful. Roll over onto the hands and knees. Slide the bolster to the back of your mat. Come to a tabletop position. You go put your feet up onto the bolster. As you inhale, lift your tail, slide your shoulder blades down, lift your heart and your chin. And then as you exhale, round the back, push forward. Inhale, tail comes up, shoulders drop down. Exhale, round the back. If you can, breathe in and out through your nose. So an ujjayi breath, in and out through the nose. It's going to bring a little heat into your body when you do that. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Keeping just the tips of your toes on the bolster. So there's a gap between the top of your feet and the floor. Tap the sit bones back to the heels, stretching your low back and stretching the top of your ankle into your anterior tibialis, and then stretch forward into the hips. Tap back, heels to the glutes, and stretch it forward. 2 more just like that. Tap back, bring it forward. Last one, tap back, and bring it forward. Now, holding that forward position, sag the hips, drop the shoulders down the back, lift the heart and the chin, release the glutes. And now curl your toes under, slide back that bolster a little bit, and tap back again to the heels. And then this time walk yourself back so that you can rock your heels back onto the bolster. Reach your arms forward, really stretch out the low back there. And stretch out through the bottom of your calves into the soleus. Good, release that. Now take the bolster off the mat. Planting the hands underneath the shoulders again. Take your right leg back behind you. Flex through the right foot. Reach your left arm forward. Inhale there, lengthen. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest and the elbow to the knee. So if you want more challenge here, float up your left leg at the same time. So your left foot, off the floor. And then elbow to the knee. It's a core exercise. One more time like that. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Now lengthen. Inhale. And then bend through the knee, reach back, left foot grabs onto the left hand, grabs onto the right foot, push foot into hand, hand to foot, lift the knee up slightly, and then lengthen back again. Now ground your right foot to the floor, peel your right arm up, and then reach up and over into gate pose. Press the hips forward. Now reach that right hand around behind the back and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Release that, right hand comes down, right knee comes down, left leg goes long, flex the foot again, engage through your butt to reach the leg up, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow, knee. Remember, you can float that right foot up more for more challenge. Inhale and exhale. Last inhale, stretch out long. And then bend the knee, grab onto the foot with the hand, push hand into foot, foot into hand, open up the chest. So get a nice stretch to the quadricep on your left leg and get a stretch to the pec on your right side for 2 and 1. Release that. Take the knees super wide now. Kiss the toes together and sit your butt back into child's pose. Reach the arms long, drape the chest down. Drape the head down, and then bend through your elbows, reach back. You can give yourself a little love there, a little massage the traps. Just get into those traps a little bit. And then release that, and then curl your toes up and lift up for downward facing dog. And just do whatever makes you feel good in your first downward dog. Pedal push your feet. Bend into the right knee and the left knee, back and forth. Get a little swagger in your hips. Look forward at your hands. Make sure your index finger points forward and the other 3 fingers outside of that fan out. Drop your shoulders down your back. Bring your legs to stillness. Have the toes turned slightly in so you can't see the inner edge of your feet. And then press the chest back to the thighs. Breathe for 2. And 1. Good. Walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Bring your hands right underneath your knees. Unlock your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Look forward. Exhale, bend. 2 more like that. Inhale, lengthen. Don't have your knees locked, but don't have them super sagged either. Exhale, bend. Last one, inhale, lengthen, bring your hands to your hips, rise all the way up. Feet come together, reach the arms up over your head, inhale. Take the biceps back behind the ears, get a nice extension through your spine, and then exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, press the chest back to the thighs. Look forward between your hands, take your knees down to the mat, have the chin and the chest come down to the mat. Slide the legs all the way out, fully prone, working on extension here. Drop your shoulders down your back. Draw your shoulder blades together and down and lift the heart for cobra, inhale. And exhale, come down. Do 2 more like that, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Really drop the shoulders down. Engage the muscles that line the spine and not into the glutes. Breathe in. And exhale, come down. Shift back to a child's pose. Just one breath here, inhale. Exhale, round the back, cat pose. Reverse the back, cow pose. Curl it, lift it, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend into your right knee. Ground down through your left heel. Push the hands into the floor to get full extension in the calf muscle. If you need more, hook your big toe and your middle toe around your left heel and pull down on it with your right foot. And then switch sides. Right heel down. Press back into it. Hook your left big toe and middle toe on it and add a little bit more extension there. And then release. Look forward between the hands. Step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend. Reach and rise on your inhale. Take it back, full extension. Swan dive it forward. We're going to roll through that one more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift forward, come forward into a plank position. Knees down first, chin and chest down second. Slide it all the way out. 2 cobras this time. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Shift back. Child's pose. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, round your back. Reverse arch your back. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Bend into your right knee. Ground down through the left heel. Stretch out the calf and you'll get up into the hamstring as well. And then switch sides. Ground down the right heel. Bend into the left knee. Good. Look forward between the hands. Step the feet forward to meet them. This time, feet together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Reach and rise on your inhale. Fold forward on your exhale. Traditional sun salutation. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Shift forward. Exhale, bend through the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open the heart. Drop the shoulders down and back. Exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, press the chest back to the thighs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull the belly button back to the spine, press the chest back to the thighs. Look forward on the inhale, step the feet forward on the exhale. Lift and lengthen the heart on the inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale, rise. One more time, exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward, shift forward, plank pose. Exhale, bend through the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the heart. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward on your inhale. Step forward on your exhale. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, reach and rise. Back bend at the top. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Okay, grab a strap if you need it. We're going to go into a deeper hamstring stretch. Padangusthasana, which means hand to foot pose. So you're either going to grab a yogi toe lock with 2 fingers and a thumb around the big toe, or you're going to put a strap underneath your feet and you're going to hold on to the strap. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Okay, lock the knees back. Excuse me. Forget that. Do not lock your knees, but engage your quadriceps and then exhale, hinge. Inhale, lengthen again. Do not lock your knees, but engage your quads And exhale, hinge. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Elbows out to the side, drop your head. Good, release that. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. Bring your hands to your hips and rise up. Face back towards the front of your mat if you turned. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Moving into a runner's lunge, we're gonna bring the right foot forward between the hands. We're gonna lower the left knee down. Anjali Asana, reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, open up the chest. One more time like that. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus the elbows, open up the chest. Good, take your right hand low, reach your left arm up and over, stretch through the psoas, if you can feel that there. And then release both hands down, extend through your right leg, lengthen your spine on your inhale, fingertip the floor, put the hands on blocks, and then exhale, hinge. One more time, inhale, lengthen, grab on with your right hand to your right foot and curl the toes over in a forward position. Just give them some love and then curl them backwards. Give them some love. You can just give your toes some love in that position. Good, release your right leg to meet your left leg. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Taking your left foot forward between your hands. Take into a runner's lunge, sink into it, and then take the right knee down to the mat. Releasing your right toes, Anjaneyasana, reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, open up the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the elbows, open up the chest. Reach your left hand low, right arm up and over, hinging over to the left. Good, release the fingertips to the floor, extend through your left leg, lengthen the spine. So in this position, let's just talk about this for a second. There's a difference between being rounded like this and then having a flat back. So flatten the back out, think about a straight line from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Lengthen your spine. And I always say lead with the chin to hinge so you don't round your back. And then grab, hold, forwarding the toes. I'm forwarding my toes right now. I don't know who I'm forwarding them to, but I'm forwarding them. And then I'm going to reverse them. Just kind of give your toes some love. Erinne talks about doing like toe yoga. Give your toes some toe yoga. Okay. Good. Release that. Left knee meets the right knee. We're going to take the knees nice and wide here. We're going to reach that right arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Open up the chest. And then exhale, hinge under, right arm low. Left arm reaches long in front of you. And then shift your butt back towards your heels. Get a stretch to the lat on the left side. So stretch to the lat on the left side. Release that. Right hand comes down. Left arm reach up. Inhale. Exhale, thread under. Left arm under. Right arm long. Reach long towards something that you're desiring in front of you, and then shift your hips back so you feel that stretch along the lat on the right side. Good. Excellent. Release that. Curl your toes, lift your hips, shift it back, downward facing dog. Now check in. Does this downward dog feel different than the downward dog that we did in the very beginning? Hopefully it does. Look forward between the hands, step the feet forward to meet them. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward bend. Reach and rise on your inhale. Take the hands to the heart center. Good. We are going to step it out into a wide-legged position. So wide-legged position, toes are turned in, heels are turned slightly out. Hands come to the hips. Inhale, open the chest, lift the heart. And then exhale, hinge. Plant the hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine again. Exhale, turn your palms to face backwards and walk your hands back. Crown of the head towards the floor. If you want more, you can reach your hands around to the inner thighs. You're coming on the back of your thighs to the inner thighs, and you can pull them like you're pulling them up towards the ceiling. And breathe there for 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. Release back the hands to the hips, flatten the back as you rise up. Take your right foot towards the back of your mat, coming up to Trikonasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge towards the front. Take another inhale. Exhale, right hand comes low, left arm reaches up, open up the chest. So you're gonna feel this all along the left side, obviously, but you'll probably feel it up into the right groin as well. Take the gaze up towards your left hand, and then spiral that left hand. Your palm is facing out. Spiral the left hand down, turn the palm in, and then rotate the palm out. Try that 2 more times. Good, get really, really, really big, like you're a starfish and you're growing out of your center. And then we're gonna take it right into a balanced pose. So take a little staccato step forward with your left foot, and then bring it right up into Ardha Chandrasana. Left arm comes high, flex through the left foot, and then open up the chest. Now, if you have the opportunity to do this back against a wall, it's fabulous to do it back against the wall. Okay, if you want to stay there, you can stay there, or you can reach back, grab hold of your left foot with your left hand, and then push hand to foot, foot into hand to bring it into Chapasana pose when you're grabbing hand to foot. 3. Good. For 2. Whoops. And 1. We're going to release that to a standing split. So you're going to square off your heels. You're going to reach your left leg up even higher. And then if you want to take it to a full balance, grab on right hand, left hand on that right ankle, or just keep the hands on the floor. Breathe for 3. Keep reaching. Breathe for 2. Point through your left foot. And 1. Release the left foot to meet the right foot. We're facing the back of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Hold your downward facing dog here. Keep your left hand down. Take your right hand to the outside of your left leg. Push hand into leg, leg into hand. Feel a stretch on the outside of your right scapula. Shoulder blade. And then switch sides, right hand down, left arm reaches. Breathe there. Good. Release that. Look forward between the hands. Step your right foot forward, walk it around. Wide-legged forward fold again. Interlace the hands behind you. Extend through your elbows and then hinge, wringing out the shoulders. Let the palms drop over your head. Keep the hands feel like they're pulling apart even though they're staying together. So do not let your palms open. Keep your palms squeezing together. Breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. This grabs all kinds of stuff. You're going to feel this in your biceps. You're going to feel it in your chest. You'll obviously feel it in your shoulder. If you're jacking up your neck, stop that. And 1. Release hands to hips. Hinge all the way up. Good. Setting up for Trikonasana. On the left side, left foot forward. Extend the arms. Lengthen. And then hinge. Take another inhale. Tuck your left sit bone under you. Okay, so don't let your left sit bone fly out. Left arm low, right arm high. Open up the chest. Gaze up at that right hand. Let's spin it. This does a lot of stuff for the rhomboids. This does a lot of stuff to get movement in the scapula, which sometimes can get kind of locked into position. So work through that. Hold. And then we're going to move from here into Ardha Chandrasana, into half moon. So keep your left foot right where it is, and then step your right leg up. Flex through your right foot. If you want to circle your right foot, you can, getting out some pups and cracks in the ankle. Open up the chest here. Whoops. Good. Now, if you want, take hand to foot, reach back. Right hand grabs onto the right foot. Push and pull there. Breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. And breathe for 1. Very nice. Squaring it off, taking it to a standing split pose. Option to stay there, or if you want to balance, key thing with balance here, which athletes need a lot of, all those stabilizer muscles, is to not lock out your knee. So don't have your knee joint lock out. Breathe 3, point through your right foot. Breathe for 2. Oops. And 1. Release the right foot to meet the left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend, step it back, downward facing dog. Press the chest back to the thighs. Good. Take your knees down to the mat. Coming up for cobra pose. So camel pose. Camel pose is an opening for the quads and the hip flexors. It should not be a tightening in the low back, okay? So keep your toes curled under. You could do one arm at a time. I'm gonna do both arms at the same time, but you could do one arm at a time. Rock it back, send the hips forward, open up the chest. Lift up the heart and breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. Good. We're going to release that, and we're going to do a counter pose in rabbit pose. So rabbit, you're also going to be grabbing on to the heels, but this time your feet are dropped down. You're going to sit your bum back to your heels, and the forehead is going to come to the knees. You'll grab onto the heels, then from here, rock up to the crown of your head, and then rock to the back of your crown, not the back of your head, the back of your crown, and don't turn your head, okay? Round the back. Breathe into the rhomboids. For 3. For 2. And 1. Good. Release that. Good. Coming all the way down to your belly. We're going to be doing a stretch for the quadriceps. So lie prone on your belly. You can take your left arm, underneath you. Grab onto the right foot with the right hand, push foot into hand, hand into foot, and then override that press to pull back heel towards your bum. Make sure that your knees are straight on and they're not dialed out. Press away lightly and then override to pull in. If you're feeling pain in the knee, you're giving yourself too much resistance. Press away one more time and then override to pull in. Release that and switch sides. Right hand under, left arm reaches back, push foot into hand, override to pull in. Push foot into hand, override to pull in. Last one, press foot into hand, and then override to pull in. Excellent. Take your right hand elbow bent. Okay, if your chest is wicked tight, if not, extend your arm completely and then roll to the right. Stretch out through the chest. I feel it a lot more when I bend my elbow. And you can think about lightly pressing into the floor. And then switch sides, left elbow down, roll open to the left. Good, release that. We're just gonna roll right onto the back. We're gonna do a glute stretch and then a supine twist, and then we're done. Cross your right leg over your left leg. Grab hold of your right foot with your left hand. If you can grab hold of both of your feet, go for it. Okay, do not let your butt rock up off the mat. You could keep your head down or your head up, I don't really care, or you could just pad your head with a pillow. Breathe there for 3, for 2, and 1. And then switch sides. You're going to feel this more in your left leg, if your left leg is the one that's on top, in your left butt, excuse me, not your leg, in your butt. Good, release that. Arms come out to a T. Flex your feet, keep your knee at 90 degrees, look to the right, drop over to the left. Grab onto the outside of your right leg with your left hand and gently pull down as the leg resists. And then switch sides. And then come back to center. Press knees into the hands and round your back. Slowly roll yourself up. Come up to a seat. Comfy seat, whatever works for you. Woo, check in. Hopefully you feel a little bit different. Hopefully your body feels different. Maybe your mind and your heart as well. Hopefully in your breath too. Bring your hands to your heart center, close the eyes. Just take a moment and take a nice deep inhale. Stick out your tongue, lion's breath out. One more time, just like that. Inhale. Gently blink open your eyes. From my heart to yours, guys, happy and a healthy Monday. Wishing you guys an awesome week ahead. Look forward to seeing you next week. Let me know if you have any requests. You can always message me on Facebook, or you can find me on Instagram. I'm called Stretch Stronger on Instagram, and I'm Meredith Bass on Facebook. Let me know how you feel. Drop me a message. Talk to you soon. Bye.